What is up, guys? Welcome back to the $1 Million Challenge where I start off with $1. I'm trying to get 1% profit every single day until I get to $1 million. Right now we're sitting on day 499 of this challenge. A couple updates before we hop into some gameplay, but we're basically just running your guys' strategies today. I've been doing a community challenge. I'm trying to find a really good winning strategy that consistently profits. So I've been testing a lot of you guys' stuff. But before we hop into some updates, or I guess some gameplay, I got some updates. So right now we're sitting on day 499. We have a couple things that happened since the last episode. First off, we have our sports bets. These are the bets I placed back from May 28th, 2026. I tail volume bets on Instagram. There's a link to his page on my Discord server. He posts all his bets for free. I just tail whatever he does because he's good at what he does. So we made a profitable day there, sports betting. And we also have some bonuses for the day. So it's a pretty good day for bonuses. Well, this is actually for the next day, but I'm just gonna show them up now so we get them out of the way. But starting off with a deposit match on Fanatics, we had a 20% match up to $100. So I got $20 in casino cash because I deposited $100 from another account, and I had an extra $2 in there, so I just converted all of it. So we had $22 in casino credits on Fanatics, and I put that on takeoff at a 1.01x just to hopefully cash that money out. And I put the first bet on $12. That cashes, and I put the second bet on $10 because you can't do like $22 even, so I had to break it up. And then on FanDuel, we had another deposit bonus. It was a $150 deposit to get $30 in casino credits, so I moved $150 over to FanDuel and put that $30 on FlyX and 1.01x, and I cashed out as well. So good set of bonuses there. When it comes to the sheet here for day 499, we're sitting at $7,876. So with the, again, the bonuses will be for the next day, so that's not part of this day here. But for sports betting, we had some good profit. Our crypto was pretty much flat. Our investment account went up about like $24. So overall, we got a little bit of profit on the day. Our 1% profit goal should be about $79, but we only need to get about $60 on the day since we already had some profit going into it. So like I said, we're going to be running your guys' strategy. So we're in the third round of our kind of battle royale last man standing challenge. Basically, when the strategy wins, it moves on to the next round until we have a last man standing. So we're in the third round. We're going to try to do at least 2 strategies today, maybe 3. We'll see what happens. We're going to start off with Justin Z's 49.5 dice strategy. I already got this set up. Okay, so I just recorded the first strategy. I realized my mic was not recording, so I'm going to explain what I did. It was a 49.5x dice strategy, so that was the multiplier. On loss, you increase by 3.5%. And then the base bet's 10 cents for every $100, and every time you get a win, you flip the over under. I used a $200 balance, so instead of doing 20 cents as my base bet, I did 10 cents just to give it a little bit more leeway, a little bit more progressions. Like I said, I forgot to record my audio, so I'll probably just show a clip of me speeding it up, or at least like a screenshot of the graph. But it did profit. We did make profit on that strategy. It did pretty well. All right, so Justin Z strategy did profit, so we're going to enter that over here, move that on to the next round, and then we'll mark that green. Pretty good strategy, man. Kind of high risk, but it does work. A lot of bets to work with there. So next on, we're going to move to Chuckle's low risk dice strat. I already got this set up. So for this strategy, this is Chuckle's strategy. Again, I was not recording the beginning of this, but the way this one works, let me show the conditions of the strategy real quick. Basically, it's 66% win chance on any streak of 2 losses or more. I guess it's greater than 2 losses, 100% increase on the base bet, and then streak greater than 3 losses, you do a 300% increase. And then we have this extra condition here to stop on $50 profit. So the base bet is 1 penny for every $100. I started off doing 1 penny because our base bet, I wanted to give it a little bit of leeway there, a little bit more progressions, but it's going pretty slow. So I'm going to up this to 2 cents here, and we're going to restart. Like I said, I wasn't recording my audio, so we're just going to redo this here. And that's my bad. But yeah, I'm probably going to speed this up anyways because this is running kind of slow. But hopefully we don't go on a crazy loss streak and bust the balance. But I'll speed this up. I'll come back whenever this profits or busts. All right, man. Craziness. We just profited. Dude, it dipped out super low. Also, I don't know if you guys saw that notification pop up, but we did hit platinum 1, which is pretty bananas. So real quick, this is what just happened at the end here. Let me try to get there right here. Okay, so oh boy, we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in a row. Last bet was $163 that we would have busted after that. We hit the profit at 1.5x, got $245. Barely made it through, but it did profit, man. That was close, super close. Really good profit though. But yeah, we just hit platinum 1, pretty sick. We'll probably get a nice little bonus hopefully for that, so we'll see how that works out. All right, so Chuckles low risk day strategy. We'll move on to the next round. Like to see that, man. You got super tight there towards the end. We almost busted, but I mean, that was crazy thing I just said. The strategy almost busted. It got oh man. Yeah, all right. Strategy got very close to bankrupting us. It got very risky towards the end there. And yeah, so we'll mark that green and move on to the next round. And let's look at our sheet here. So we're sitting at like $8,000 after today. Really good day. We made $122 gambling today. Went up 1.8% on the day between gambling. Got like extra money on both those strategies. And then we also had like the sports bet in. And I think that's pretty much it. But we're gonna move on to the next day here. So we're gonna try to rip through a bunch of days on the video. For day 500 of the challenge, 500 days doing this, man. 500 days, pretty nuts, pretty long time. But we're sitting at $8,129 to start the day. We had a huge increase since the previous day. We were at $8,000. Now we're at $8,129. Now why is that? Well, we had $52 in bonuses that I showed in the beginning of the video. That was from $30 from FanDuel, $22 from Fanatics. And then we also had some sports bets for the day. Like again, I said, I track volume bets on Instagram, so this is all his credit here. But we had a really good day of sports betting back from May 29th, 2026. Really good day right there. A lot of wins, big wins. And then our crypto went up about $11, and then our investment portfolio and ETFs in the stock market went up about $12. So really good day there. Because of all that, we don't have to gamble today. If I drag these numbers down real quick, you can see we already went up 1.63% on the day. So already a great day. You don't have to do anything. And that marks the end of the week. I try to track our changes per week here in this like brown goldish box. So on the week here, you can see recently we've been pretty flat. If we go back to here, we went down about 1%, we went up about 2 or 1.5%, and we went back down 0.7%, then we went down 1.2%. We've been staying really flat on the bankroll. And again, for this week, we only went up 0.8%, but at least we're positive. We've been pretty negative the past few weeks, so we'll take a little bit of an increase. That's pretty much in this like last couple of days here that really did that with the sports betting, the bonuses, a little bit of gambling profits we just got. So again, pretty flat, but we'll take it. And then we're trying to get through like 2 more days here so we can get our monthly return for May, if we can make it that far here. Okay, so moving into day 501, we're sitting at $8,209. Again, we had some sports bets for the day, and most of the gains today were from the sports bets. So I had some really good bets today. I bet on PSG. Honestly, that wasn't by volume bets. That was my own play, so a little bit different out there. That's like one of the first. I made a few bets of my own, but that was like one of the few I made recently. I put a lot of money on it. Put like $90 on PSG, and it paid out. We got $180 for PSG winning to lift the cup there. So this is back from May 30th, 2026. So we had a really good day, profitable day, sports betting there. And then other than that, we only had $1 in bonuses for the day. And our crypto account went up like $6. Investment account was flat because it was the weekend. So not a ton of change there with the investments, but because of that, we only need $1.50 today to get our 1% profit goal. So we're trying to do that. Hopefully it's pretty easy. Hopefully it's super simple, right? We'll go for it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull this up real quick before I hop back into the website, but I'm gonna try to get $1.50 and we will see if we can do it. So I still have the entire balance we just used. I'm really thinking, man, that we just kind of keep it pretty light. What's the best way to do this? Maybe do we martingale? That'd be kind of risky. Okay, let's try to do 50 cents on our sorry, I should explain this. I've done this a lot before. It's 75% win chance. I'm gonna start with 50 cents though, and every time you get a loss like this, you just bet again until you hit the green, then you double up and go for 2 wins. If we hit the red, we'll just continue it. So now we're on $2, go for 2 wins here. We miss it, and we're gonna go for 2 wins on $4. We hit it, and there's our $1.60. So we need $1.50. Got that pretty easily. So I'm gonna enter that in the sheet real quick. All right, so for day 501, we ended up at $8,211. We had our $1.60 profit on the website gambling to get that extra amount to get our 1% profit goal. It's a really good day. We'll take the wins. We've been struggling a lot recently, so we really need the big wins. And we're gonna move on to the last day of the video here. This is gonna be for day 502. There's an $8,339. We had some sports bets for the day. A couple futures cash out. So we had that happen in like one bet. So honestly, a pretty good day sports betting there. But looking at our sheet for the rest of the day, we had about $26 in bonuses across the different apps that I use. Looks like we had $10 in Fanatics, and then I don't know where the other $16 came from necessarily. Probably between DraftKings and FanDuel. We also had some sports bets come through on there too. Either way, our investment account was a weekend again, so it stayed flat. Crypto went down like 19 bucks. So for day 502, since we got a lot of profits all around, we do not need to gamble today. We got 1.56% on the day, so we don't need to gamble again, which feels really good. Good couple of days we had here. We don't have to gamble or gamble very little if we did. This purple box here is our return on the month of May. Since we just wrapped up May from May 31st, we got 5% return on the month. Again, we should be getting like 33 to 35%. I think it's like 35% of the month if we got 1% profit every single day. So in that sense, not a great month. Pretty slow, it should be about 30% higher than that. Stayed very flat this month. But over 31 days, at least we're positive, okay? 5% will take over being down anything. So we're ending at $8,339. We started the month off at, where's it at? Right here. $7,817. So we went up about 500 bucks, not the greatest, but it could be a lot worse, man. It could be much worse. So we'll take a little bit of profit in the month. We're still moving in the right direction. Now, other than that, we're going to try to do one more day here. This is for June 1st, 2026. I have some sports bets for the day real quick. I landed one. We placed one bet and we lost it, so there's proof I placed that. Crypto went down a good bit. It went down like 50 bucks. You'll see crypto is starting to tank here in the next couple of days. In the beginning of June, crypto's not doing too hot. Investment account went up about 16 bucks. We had $13.38 in bonuses, but we are sitting at $8,292. So we should need to get about $83 on the day. Since we went down, we would need to profit $130. But I got a way that we're going to be able to handle that very easily. All right, so I really don't need to do this, but I'm going to do this one last strategy here. We're going to do Alexi's coin flip 50% profit strategy just because I want to, progress the community challenge a little bit. I really don't need to gamble today. I'll show you why in a second here. So coming back over to the website. But as you can see on the website here, this is our bonus for reaching Platinum 1. We got a $200 bonus for reaching Platinum 1 and $118 based on recent gameplay. So we had $318 there. Then I also, so that's in the vault, just to show you. So we have 270 in our current balance, and then we have all of that added to the vault. I think we had like 2 something in there. So now we have like 570. And then on top of that too, we also got a reload, which I never had a reload before. So I wanted to claim that on camera. Yeah, look at that. We're platinum now, Platinum 1. If we claim this reload, it's $3. So we'll add 118, we got 200, and then we got $3. So we got $321 in bonuses. there, which is pretty dope, pretty sick. Definitely take that. And then I'm gonna run his strategy real quick, like I said, just to get through the day here, because I want to test some strategies and try to progress the challenge. So I'm not doing this forever. So we're gonna vault 173.33. I'm only gonna do $100 because I don't want to risk it too much. We already got the profit for the day. We need like 130, so we got well over that. We got like $321. So I'm gonna try this. But the way this works is he says 10 cents for every $100. I'm gonna do 5 cents. Again, just give it more progressions. It's a 30% increase on loss. On win, you reset. We're gonna be going for 25% of our balance here. He says this is meant for like 50% of your balance. So it could be a lot higher, but we're just going for 25% for our challenge. It's $25 is our profit pool. He says that randomly, actually, sorry, every time we win, he wants us to change it up. So we're gonna do 1 cent, but we're gonna be going for $25 and 3 flips, randomly select. So we'll start off with this, and that's pretty much it. Let this run. So whenever this hits, we're just gonna do the opposite. So we got a win there. So we're gonna flip these like that. That's what he says to do. Realistically, it shouldn't really affect the outcome. It's still 50% on each flip either way. But I'm just gonna do it the way he wants us to run it. And obviously you want this to build up a little bit. Not too much, but you want to build it up until it's a little bit bigger. And then once it gets a hit, hopefully it's some good profit. It's about 7.84x maybe. I figured we'll run this today. We're gonna have to run it eventually, and I figured we risk. There we go, another win. I figured we risk $100 instead of risking like $200. So I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. We'll be back in a few seconds. Dude, it profited $62. I really thought it was about to bust there. We were down $32. Our last bet was $13, almost $14, and we hit the 7.84x. I'm trying to see 23. I guess that's about 24, 32, 38, 42, 45. Yeah, about $50 down total maybe. I'm trying to calculate like the cumulative amount lost there. So probably about $50 down. It's saying 32, but that doesn't include the last bet. So yeah, it's probably about like 45 to $32. We dipped, and then we hit that on like one of the last bets there and got $62 in profit, which is crazy, dude. Take the extra profit today. We didn't need the extra $62, but we'll definitely take that. I'm gonna add all this up, put this in the sheet, and then we'll wrap up. All right, so Alexi's coin flip strategy, we'll move on to the next round there. Crazy profit, did not expect that. Definitely nice to get some extra profit on the day there. So these strategies that are winning currently have kept winning. They're going on to the 4th round. Some of them have hit like the last bet and keep going, but we'll take it, man. As long as they're winning, I'm not gonna complain about them hitting the last bet. But we got 3 more to go here in the 3rd round, and then we'll go on round 4. And you can see that they're starting to dwindle, but we'll have, each video will be quicker, running the same winning strategies. So hopefully we'll start making some good profit. Either way, that's gonna be it for the community challenge update for today. On the video though, we did 5 days of playthrough, man. Crazy video. For day 503 though, we're ending up at $8,677. That's mainly because the website balance had such a big increase with the bonuses. And we got $64 in profit gambling. So we went up 5.67% on the day. Overall in the video though, we went up a total of, let's see it, $800 on the video, bro. That's crazy. $800 in one day. I guess not 5 days, but 1 day of recording. So $800 we went up. We had a total of $187 in gambling profits for the day. And then bonuses, we had a total of $414 in bonuses between the website VIP bonus going up to Platinum 1, the FanDuel, the Fanatics bonus, and then a bunch of other stuff in between. And then sports betting wise, we had $268 sports betting. So dude, crazy day. Absolutely crazy day. Feels good. This is a new peak balance, by the way. 8,677 is definitely a new peak. Feels really good, man. We've been on a very rough drive streak for the past month. We went up 5% in 1 month, and we just got 5% in a single day with those bonuses there. And yeah, crazy, dude, crazy. Definitely needed that. We just gotta make sure we can contain that and keep moving forward. But yeah, I guess real quick, I'll show our graph. You can see this is where we're sitting at after today. Crazy video. It's finally a little bit of a peak. Hopefully, like I said, we can maintain that, stay up there. And then for the sake of showing our stats, this is our stats. So the sports betting's a little bit off because I have to still update today's winnings, or I guess I don't know if I won yet, but I got bets placed. So don't even consider that right now. Don't look at the sports betting. It's definitely way off, based on my formulas and stuff. Crypto is down 20%. I did buy some more crypto. You can already see it. Here's a little bit of sneak peek. I bought this technically yesterday as I'm recording this, but on video I haven't talked about this yet. But I bought additional $53 of XRP and $73 of Bitcoin because they've been tanking recently, and I figured it's a good time to buy it. Now that we have more money, I might end up actually putting more into there. But crypto's down a lot, so I figured I'd buy it in, try to buy the dip a little bit. Our investment account, we're up about 21%, crushing in the stock market right now, which feels great. And then our gambling win rate is about 71%. Trying to bring that back up. It's been dropping a lot recently with a lot of losses. Total bonuses that we've received in this challenge is $4,256. So that's it, man. That's it. Look at this graph, man. Crazy. That big peak right there feels pretty darn good. Almost to $10,000. We're like $1,400 away. Right? I don't even know where we're at. Where are we sitting at? Yeah, we're about $1,400 away. So hopefully we're gonna hit $10,000 soon. We're working on it. We're trying to get pretty close, but we'll see if we can keep it going. Like I said, we got these winning strategies moving into the next video, next few videos actually. So hopefully these winning strategies in the community challenge keep getting wins. And I'm hoping that, like I've been saying this whole time, the effort we put in with the first round, the second round and stuff, we're just weeding out all the bad, I don't say bad strategies, but the strategies that didn't profit. I'm not trying to diss you guys, but the ones that weren't as good, we're just weeding those out, and then hopefully the ones that keep moving on just keep getting wins. Hopefully ideally, the community challenge lasts forever, right? Hopefully these strategies keep winning. We can never decide a winner. That'd be a perfect scenario, but eventually they will bust. And but the idea is, hopefully at this point we just keep getting a lot of wins, the good strategies, keep getting more wins, and make a lot of good profits. I'm hoping by the end of the community challenge we're at least about $9,000. That's my personal preference, personal predictions, personal goals, but we'll see if that happens. We just hit that big VIP bonus, man. I keep talking about that, but that's crazy. It's a huge addition to the bankroll, but that won't be happening anytime soon. I will not be hitting platinum 2 probably for a very long time. I don't know the wagering requirements, but it's definitely not going to happen anytime soon. So we need to take that where we got it with the bonus and try to use it wisely. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching. As always, leave a like, leave a comment with any thoughts or suggestions, subscribe if you haven't already, join the Discord server if you're already in there, and don't gamble. It's a losing game in the long run, but do something smart with money, invest it, save it. Until next time, take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.